In this video, I'll be providing a review of the game Nexomon Extinction. As usual, I'll be going over my standard format and finishing with an overall score. The first category is the game's story, and I will try not to reveal any major spoilers, even though the game has been available for a while now. For the game's story, the score I will give is a 9, because I genuinely enjoyed the overall story of the game. And there were plenty of times that I was surprised, laughed, or happy with some of the events that had taken place over the course of my journey. A majority of the storyline did not feel generic at all. For game visuals, I scored this at a 9.5 because, in my opinion, Nexomon Extinction has some of the best visuals for any 2D game that I've ever played. From a developer standpoint, getting those visuals must have been incredibly expensive during game production. It also lets me see just how serious the developers wanted to take their visual quality standard. As far as the functionality of the game or any bugs I came across, I'll give this score an 8. I do remember running into a few issues at times, but it wasn't anything too critical that would discourage me from continuing my gameplay. Now, as far as my score for enjoyment, I would give that a 7.5. The reason I chose this score is because the negative side of my gameplay experience did actually hinder my overall enjoyment. For creativity, I scored this at an 8. The game is a creative project, but at the same time, nothing really made me feel like, wow, this really is game-changing for the genre. I also gave the game features a score of 7. Nexomon Extinction had common game features for a monster taming game. One game feature that was actually a problem in my opinion was the fact that the entire game world seemed to scale to the level of your strongest monster. As a player, I did not like this game feature at all. It made it even more difficult to evenly level up my monsters and train. But a feature that would have helped its score would have been a more detailed map feature, since some of the locations can be confusing to navigate. For the category of challenge, I would give that score an 8. My reasoning is that even though the enemy bosses in this game are strong and not pushovers, the grind to level up was uncomfortably slow, which added to the actual challenge of the game in an inconvenient way. For guidance, I would give that a score of 8.5, because I believe there was only one part in the game where I actually had to watch a tutorial to complete that quest. Normally, if I never have to look anything up, that's like a perfect score for guidance. For game dialogue, I would give this score an 8. It would have actually been much higher, but the developers tried way too hard to be funny with the sidekick character's comments during conversations. Often breaking the fourth wall when speaking as a game character, it became more annoying than amusing. For the last category of replayability, I would give this score a 7.5. The game has replay value because of its great array of monster options for your journey, but besides that, there are enough annoying parts in the game that you may not want to replay the whole story. So my final overall score for Nexomon Extinction would be an 8.1. And judging by how Nexomon has improved from each passing game, I believe Nexomon 3 will be even better than an 8.1 standard. Now, as always, thank you all for watching and I hope you have a great day.
If you enjoyed watching this video, be sure to subscribe and like and share. Find out what happens next time on the OFC.